Hey guys, it's Gus or Jacob here, and today what you're going to be watching is a Nuked out with the M8A1 on standoff. It's not the fastest Nuked out ever, but it's not that long either, so it's a pretty decent gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now today I actually have a story I want to tell y'all, and what that story is the time I gave $100 to my cousin. Now back when I was about 5 or 6 years old, maybe even younger, 3 or 4, something like that, my cousin asked me if I had any money. And I was like, no, I don't have any money, but my parents do. And he said, well, I know your dad keeps his wallet on the windowsill. And he knew that because at the time, I actually lived on the same street with quite a bit of my family. I lived on the same street with my cousins. And, well, we weren't that far away from my grandparents. They weren't on the same street. But, yeah, we lived on the same street as my cousins. So, you know, we were always hanging out. And I knew their house just as well as they knew mine pretty much. And he knew that my dad or mom kept the wallet on the windowsill, and he asked me if I could go get $100 out of it and bring it to him. Now, I was pretty young when this happened, so I probably had no clue what was going on, but I thought it'd be a pretty good idea to walk over to my house and go to my dad's wallet, pick it up off the windowsill, take $100 out of it, walk down the street back to my cousin's house, and guess what? You'll never guess what I did. It's pretty hard to guess what I did. I gave $100 to my cousin. So, yeah, I pretty much stole from my dad and then just gave the $100 to my cousin. But remember, I was like 3 or 4 at the time. Not even 3. I wouldn't be outside walking around if it was 3. If I was 3. I was like 5 or 6 probably at the time. So, yeah, I walked over to my house, took $100 out of my dad's wallet, and gave it to my cousin. Now, a responsible person would be like, oh, I didn't think you would actually bring me the money or something and give it back. Or, you know, he would tell my parents or something. But no, what he did was he gave the money to his mom and then said, I found this on the street. Now, the reason he said he was giving it to his mom and not just taking it for himself was because at the time we were both pretty poor. My family was pretty poor and their family didn't have a lot of money either. We were both, you know, not that wealthy. But we weren't like super poor either. We were kind of at the bottom end of the middle class, maybe at the higher end of the lower class, I'm not sure, somewhere around there. And they actually needed to buy groceries, so what his mom did was she didn't even question where the money came from. I don't know if it was just whatever, I don't really know exactly what happened, but she didn't really question where the money came from, and they went out and bought groceries. And when my dad found out that, oh, a $100 bill is missing from my wallet, because, you know, $100 isn't that easy to just not notice missing from your wallet. I sure as hell would notice if $100. I would notice if $20 came out of my wallet. I would be looking around for that immediately. So yeah, his mom went and bought groceries with the $100, and then my dad and mom found out, and my dad asked me about it and asked Dominic about it, and I never got in trouble because I didn't know any better. But Dominic, my cousin, by the way, who I probably should have mentioned his name earlier, but now that you know, y'all don't really know the whole story behind this, but I do, so I didn't really tell y'all names, but my cousin's name was Dominic, and he asked me for the $100, so anyways, my parents, talked to him, Dominic, my cousin, and he got in huge trouble from his mom for it. I didn't really get any trouble because I didn't know any better, and pretty much they ended up paying us back for it, and it was all good after that. But it's a pretty interesting story. It's one that I remember pretty well. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story in general. It's pretty much all I have to say about it, you know. They paid us back, and then all was good, and everything was nice and normal, back to normal. My dad had $100 back in his wallet, or whatever, however they paid us back. I don't really remember. But, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the story. Now that's the end of it. And I'm probably going to be doing more of these stories, actually. So I'll try to remember stories from, like, my childhood and stuff, because I'm not that old, so I don't have just a giant library of awesome stories to tell or just weird or interesting, but I'll try to remember a few and do them in the commentary. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this story. And I meant to say this a while ago, but this is another one of those videos that I have scheduled to upload throughout the week. So, you know, whenever y'all see this, I won't have actually done the commentary like right before. I'll have done it like a few days ago. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary in the background. It's been Gus or Jacob, guys. I hope y'all have a great day. I'm out. Peace.